It's the Morning Cryptos. It is Saturday, September 23rd. It is day 55 of my 90-day challenge to dive deep into the world of cryptocurrencies. Been interesting the past, literally since Labor Day. The markets have recovered during the week and then kind of crashed on Thursday and Friday, or crashed on Saturday, something like that. And it's interesting because yesterday was pretty a good day to buy. And then today, it's not such a good day to buy. So anyway, let's just look at these charts real quick, and hopefully I'll have you out of here really quick. Hopefully I can resist the urge to flap my lips too much. I frothed my coconut milk today, my coffee. All right, so Bitcoin. I think, if these two main points hold, we will probably come back down here like I know anything, right? We don't know. But we did have quite a bit of boost up so far today in the foreign markets. Let's see what we got here. So I left my lines on the chart just to remind myself that sometimes I notice stuff that's actually pretty accurate. I did notice this weird little thing here, and the fact that these were downward. The highs were down and the lows were down. So what are we doing now? That was then. What's this? And what is this? This looks like a boost up. You could I don't know what you could learn here. You should have bought down here. That's what you learn. And now I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to buy till the next headlines scream, Bitcoin crashes. Right? So I'm not going to, I don't know. There's something about Bitcoin that's bothering me. I'm learning more and more about some of the things that aren't so cool with it, and my desire is less. I'm more interested in these other coins, and that's probably a mistake because Bitcoin still has a lot of value. I just feel like, it's based on people's opinions, and those opinions could change. My opinion is changing, but we'll see. All right, let's just quick look at Bitcoin Cash. See what they're doing. That's the 1 hour chart, remember? Quick look at the 1 day chart to get ourselves situated. It's still in this little trading range. If I had some extra dough, I would pick up a little, but right now I don't have extra dough because I'm trying to get some money into quantum right now because I think quantum's going to make a huge move. And so, yeah. Back to that 1 hour chart. Not a horrible place to get in. We've had a consolidation here, and there's still some volume. I don't know if anyone's ever going to use Bitcoin Cash as much as I don't know if anyone's going to use Bitcoin. Dash, on the other hand, let's go to Dash. 1 day shot. Dash is up. Dash is going to make a run for 400 people, and I got a decent amount of it, so that's good. I like that. Go Dash, and let's look at the 1 hour chart here. Sorry I'm not all excited and ebullient today. I'm just feeling draggy. My sister came over to visit. I don't know, something about my sister. I just found myself getting tireder and tireder and tireder. And don't get me wrong. I love my sister. I care about her deeply. But I find myself strangely affected by people in certain ways, which is why I like this. There, I just admitted something. A secret. Shh. Don't tell anybody. But interesting dash as we're looking at it's looking like somebody's taking profits on the 1 hour. But I don't know how significant that's going to be. I think Dash is going to make a run for 400. That's all I know. EOS, again, as far as I know, this is still a token on the Ethereum blockchain. But it looks like it's kind of recovering a little bit. And I think it's a good coin. I think it's definitely worth checking into, learn about it, do some research on it. And Ethereum, oh, what a surprise. Ethereum went up. I knew it was going to go up yesterday. I just felt it. I've been feeling it. I feel like it's really going to crank. And I bought some. I bought a little bit yesterday. I bought as much as I could swing. But the thing is, and I think this is the trading advice for us right here, is that when it's not a favorable time to buy, I need to start putting US dollars in my US dollar wallet at Coinbase. So I can build up a pool of money that I can use when I see something that the timing is important. That's kind of, I think, for me, the next strategy. And to just buy Ethereum on the dips. I'm just not feeling it for Bitcoin, people. Please set me straight if I'm totally being wrong. There's something about it that's bothering me. Kind of like my sister, and there's something about following the crowd that bothers me. And Bitcoin seems to be, that's where the masses, are interacting with crypto. But anyway, that's the 1 day chart of Ethereum. Let's look at the 1 hour. And it's the ICE, it's still a good price, but it's moving up. Don't chase it, right? And chances are it'll be right back down to below 200 at some point. Who knows? But this is just really interesting. It just went down and it came right back up. To me, that's buoyancy, right? You're pushing something underwater and then it pops back up. And again, remember, this is the 1 hour chart, so it's not that many hours. That's literally, here's midnight. It's the 21st, then midnight, or noon maybe. And then the 22nd, and the 23rd. And we're halfway through the 23rd, so we're partway through. Yeah, that's a lot of movement in just 3 days. I mean, think about it. If you were, we see anytime you see these several down periods in a row, that's a buy signal. Then buy here, let it consolidate, and then boom, 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 boom. And you could, if you wanted to, you could sell it here and wait till it does the same thing. But for me, Ethereum is more and more something that I just want to have a lot of, because I can use it on Bittrex as well to buy other currencies with. So that's yet another use of Ethereum and another reason Ethereum is going to go back up. So I am extremely bullish on Ethereum. And this week I listened while I was doing other work. I listened to a ton of Ethereum talks. by various people. So pretty impressed. IOTA, what's going on with IOTA? IOTA. Again, remember, IOTA uses the Tangle, not the blockchain. And I don't know if that's a proof of stake thing or any of that stuff. I don't know any of that stuff. But I like the idea of the Tangle. I like the idea of you and I just automatically, when we do a transaction, we're confirming or mining 2 other transactions at the same time. And that's how our transaction goes through. Someone else mines ours. That, to me, seems really sustainable. And it's also designed to be the money for machines in the Internet of Things, which are some pretty radical science fiction kind of concepts. And who knows? We don't know. We don't know if this is going to catch on or if it's really brilliant and makes sense or if it's just a flying car, you know. Someday we will have flying cars, but not yet. All right, let's look at Litecoin. I did buy Litecoin yesterday, and I bought it the day before, and I'm pleased to buy Litecoin when it's in the 40s. I think that's a really good price for it. You know, no, I didn't buy this dip here. It was in the 30s. But I think Litecoin is still strong. I think it's, you know, it's set up to really benefit from the whole atomic swaps thing. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot going on, and Litecoin's kind of in the middle of it, but it just never seems to get the attention. And if you ever seen Charlie Lee, he's a shy, humble man, you know, and it's kind of like interesting how Litecoin kind of is a shy, humble currency, you know, and that's totally hypnosis. That's totally me just projecting my impression of him onto his coin. But it's one of the big ones, you know. Yeah, I think it should be bigger, but that's not my business, you know. And I had drawn a line here. Let's readjust this line and see what's going on. If that's here. What are we? We're the 1 day chart. Yeah, so this line is a little bit less aggressive than it was, but it's still up, people. I mean, really, it's still up. You know, it's not as up as I wanted it to be. But if it stays a little more stable, do you see this? If Litecoin actually stays a little more stable and is less volatile than the other coins, it actually could be used for commerce, right? But how do you build that in? How do you keep it from fluctuating wildly when it's a free market, right? And if it works really good for commerce, more and more people are going to buy it and use it, and it's going to go up in price, right? It's like supply and demand. So that's what's starting to wake me up, you know, fascinate me. Let's look at the 1 hour chart here. Strongly up in the last 2 hours, and I will probably wait. I was planning on buying a chunk of it today, but I have some money coming in a little later today, but not so keen on buying it right now. So we'll see. And what's Monero doing? Monero. Wow, Monero is kind of doing a lot of little Litecoin-y things right now. It's up. Can you hear how gronky I am today? I got kind of a little like. Hope you guys are doing well out there, by the way. And just been a crazy busy week. Oh my God. Crazy. I had 3 gigs last weekend, and I did video editing for 2 of them, and I'm still not done with one of them. And But I'm liking what's coming out. So check out some of my sound healing hypnosis stuff. Just, it may not be your thing, and that's okay, but check it out. Because ultimately, that's as important as this for me, and this is as important as that. And they all tie together. And what I'm really doing here is demonstrating on camera that you can make up your own life as you go, doing the things you really like doing. And there's always a way to make a living doing something you really love to do. You may have to adjust it a little bit. So quantum, we've had a little boost on the 1 hours. Let's go back to the 1 day so I can start with the same mindset. Get rid of that one big bar. So quantum is still down pretty low. So that may be my big boost, but I'm going to have to buy either Litecoin or Ethereum and then swap it to get it. And because of the long transaction times, I'm not buying Bitcoin to swap it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm kind of moving more towards Ethereum and Litecoin as my buy it to swap it coins. And I think Litecoin, particularly in that it's not moving that much, so I'm not as afraid of losing my value in it, because it's kind of trading on a more stable ground. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll buy Litecoin later and then swap it into quantum, and then I'll move my quantum to Bittrex for the token swap in early October. So yeah, so pretty good. I didn't know what I was going to say, but I've kind of come up with my plan for today and what I'm going to do. Hopefully quantum stays low for the next 5 hours in order to give me a chance to put my little plan into play, right? So, but the thing is, we always have to be able to shift and adjust our plans based on what the markets do, not on our own mind, right? So that's a little bit of the hypnosis of money. And just look at the quantum Ethereum chart, which is slightly different just because the numbers are different. Still a good time to buy quantum. That's good to know. That's what I wanted to know. So that's it. That's all I wanted to find out today. I wanted to see where everything was and what's going on. And so that's it. Hey, I know this is a short one and I didn't really flap my lips that much, but I still appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you paying attention and subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. And it's day 55. It's been a long haul. Tomorrow I'm going to take the day off, and so I won't see you guys till Monday, but I really appreciate you guys, and let's just start the music and get Saturday started. Let's just start Saturday, okay? Let's do it. Music now.